She stole the man I wanted to marry. Have you ever seen it to fail when you walk into a business, your eyes meet, and you fall hopelessly in love? He flashes a smile, pays you a compliment, and lots of extra attention. You know he digs you. And after meeting several times he then makes a move to ask you out. You say, yes, I'd love to. And you really mean it, because he's handsome and nice. You date for quite a while, everything is going well, you totally fall in love with him, and you dream about the day you and he marry. All of a sudden, she walks in. He's now looking at her the way he used to look at me. I'm uncomfortable in noticing how he's trying to flatter her in a sneaky way, so as I won't catch on. Does he think I'm stupid? I can't blame her, unless she knows we're together. I'm wondering if I should walk right up there and plant a giant kiss on his lips right in front of her. That would certainly give her a clear and convincing message, wouldn't it? The next time I see her I believe I will. I just need the courage. Wait a minute. What am I saying? Need the courage? He's mine, and I'm going to fight like hell to keep him. Or should I? Why should I have to fight at all to keep him? He's supposed to be mine, isn't he? I know what I'll do, I'll confront him. Why bring an innocent party into a mess, if there's no need? As soon as she left I walked straight up to him and said, "What was that all about?" He looked at me with the guiltiest face I'd ever seen on a person trying to lie their way out of a situation where they've just been caught with their hand in the cookie jar. "I don't know what you're talking about," he says. "Just doing my job." Was he? Or was he flirting? Do I press him or let it go? It's so confusing to let my imagination run wild. I'd never want to be insecure, but I also don't want to be made a complete fool. I exhale heavily and with much distress. I'm perplexed and I don't want to accuse him of something he did not do, as it could cause a rift and problems in our relationship down the road. I decide to let it go, but I shall keep an eye on him. Months later. She's with him and I'm alone. They're getting married and I'm a complete and absolute fool, a big idiot. Did I let him slip right through my fingers? Why didn't I confront her? I knew there was a connection between them that day when she walked into the cafe. But why hadn't I caught them together? Was I too trusting? I hate all this relationship nonsense. And what am I knocking myself down? I did nothing wrong. It was him. It could be her as well, but I still don't know whether or not she knew I existed. Perhaps he pretended he was single and quite without a girlfriend. Do I want him back? My first response to that is a definite no. But my heart aches and certainly wants him back, to take away all the pain and to make everything right again, but I could never tolerate taking him back. There are no making mistakes when it comes to out-and-out cheating on someone. So in all truthfulness, a great, big fat no, I do not want him back, ever. She can have him, but there is one thing I must do, and it's not out of revenge. It's out of needing answers. Actually, I'm in need of just one answer. Off I trot, to the place of the wedding. Will I cause a scene? Of course not. The ceremony has not yet started. I see my chance to speak with her, and I take it. She sees me and I wonder why she looks at me so peculiar. She must know what I'm about to do. My heart pounds deep in my chest. This is one of the worst acts I'll ever commit in my life, at least I hope it's the one and only. I greet her by saying, "Hi." I wear a smile, no matter how difficult it is to pull that off, and give a friendly wave. She has the look of curiosity upon her face. Her eyes are darting around the room as I approach. Taking in a deep breath I ask, "Do you know who I am?" I watch her expression carefully, as she tilts her head, squints her eyes slightly, and shakes her head. She confirms her initial reaction with, "No. I'm sorry. I don't." I nod my head and say, "Okay." Then with full courage I utter, "I was dating him all the while you two were dating, until a month ago when he told me he was marrying you." She began to shake her head. She said, "No. That's not possible." "Who are you?" And why are you doing this to me? I was not pleased with the result of my actions, but I felt for my sake and, perhaps, hers she needed to know, because I certainly needed to know if she knew whether or not she knew about me. I got my answer. It absolutely answers the question that had been plaguing me for the last 2 months and will help me to quickly move on, though I'm saddened for her. She now must make the decision to go forward with the marriage or to break things off. I turned to walk away and he was there, standing with his mouth gaping open. I made my way toward him. I apologized to him, saying, "I'm sorry it had to be this way." Then I slapped his cheek and left for good. Maybe the slap was over the top, and even though I don't believe in physically harming anyone, it did feel rather good to get that one slap in there. As for her, she married him anyway, so it begs to wonder still had she known about me? At least I know one thing, she knows about me now. The end. This is another sampling of my writing abilities. Let me know if you like it and I'll continue to provide more tiny episodes in the future. Thanks for listening. Bye.